growing appetite for ivory products in increasingly affluent Asian countries, particularly China and Thailand. And the Kenyan authorities are overwhelmed.
From the start of this year, we had noticed that there is an increase, there's a spike in the poaching incidences. And what we did was to step up our anti-poaching operations. We deployed more resources. We deployed more personnel. However, even with the efforts we are doing, we noticed that the last year we lost approximately 360 elephants, as compared to the previous year, 2011, when we lost 289 elephants.
He says they used to know specific areas of the country where poachers could be found, but now they're everywhere.
Every place where we have an elephant, we have a poacher sitting in the wings, just waiting to strike.
For safety reasons, we're not able to venture out too far on patrol with the rangers. Last year, 6 rangers were killed in armed confrontations with poachers. Their names were added to the commemorative plaque that guards the entrance to Nairobi Safari Park, honoring those who have given their lives in the line of duty. Already in 2013, a herd of 12 elephants were killed and stripped of their tusks, the biggest single kill in Kenya in the last 2 decades. Yet, in spite of all the challenges, Mbugwa says it will not deter him or his rangers from protecting what he calls their heritage. He only hopes the world will find a way to stand with them and stem this deadly and illegal trade once and for all.
29 police officers have been injured on Saturday in Belfast. That made it the worst day of violence in more than a month of unrest over the British flag. The protesters are angry over a ruling by City Council that limits the flying of the Union flag to 18 days a year. But of course, that is more than just a flag. CNN's international correspondent Nick Robertson is in Belfast and he has this report.
Braving bitter cold, several thousand came to stop Northern Ireland's slide to violence. A peace rally against riots triggered by new limits on flying Britain's Union flag, a cherished symbol for many Protestants of their ties to mainland UK.
Hopefully people will see that we're not all people in Union Jacks throwing stones, that some of us can listen and some of us can hopefully make compromises.
People of Northern Ireland, they don't want what's been happening over the past 5 weeks. They just want the democratic process to continue.
By far the majority here in Northern Ireland want an end to the riots, want the prosperity the 1998 Good Friday peace agreement that ended 3 decades of sectarian violence was expected to bring. But the undercurrents that propel the violence here flow directly from the wider, peaceful Protestant community's unease with that very peace agreement.
Billy Hutchinson, a Protestant and former paramilitary member, convicted in the killing of 2 Catholics nearly 40 years ago, and now a politician, has been at the heart of helping contain the riots. He blames Catholic leaders for tensions.
They signed up this settlement, and now they're talking about it being a process. They signed up this settlement, that's what they signed up to. And the Good Friday Agreement is not about territory, it's about how we live together and how we share, and they've done nothing about living together or sharing.
To see how deep the divide, listen to former IRA paramilitary commander Gerry Adams, now the province's most powerful Catholic politician, who led Catholics into the peace agreement 15 years ago, seeing it as a step toward uniting Northern Ireland with the Republic of Ireland.
We never said it was a settlement. We saw it as an accord. We saw it as agreement on a journey without any actual agreement about the destination. We're avowedly United Irelanders, were the Unionists asleep? Do they not recognise that we believe that the people of this small island should be united?
In Hutchinson's Union flag-waving community, Protestants appear little prepared for that path. So when Belfast City Council, at the behest of Adam's Sinn Féin party, called for the Union flag to come down, reaction was bitter.
Well, the reason for that is that Sinn Féin have been involved in what's called a de-Britification. In other words, trying to do away with everything that's British in Northern Ireland.
The Union flag, the tip of an iceberg of discontent. Below the surface, the same old issues. The province's future as part of Britain or the Republic of Ireland.
If there's a lesson in any of this, and there are a number of lessons, is that a peace process cannot be taken for granted. It has to be continuously worked at.
29 police officers injured Saturday. The worst violence since the protest began 6 weeks ago. The stakes could not be higher. Sunday's peace rally, a glimpse for the world of what could be, as politicians are in effect putting London and Dublin on notice. It's time to help.
And before we go with our second break, let's return to our story on the clothes donated by the president to SOS Students Village. The clothes are brand new instead of second-hand, as mentioned earlier. We deeply apologize for the error. Time now to take our second break. Sports is next. Welcome back to Grts News, and time now to join my colleague Fat Jassi for a look at the sports news. Fatu?
Thank you very much, Aisatu. Central United FC were on Saturday crowned champions of the Dr. Njogu sponsored Busumbala Nawetan following a dramatic post-penalty shootout win over Dangam FC after the game has ended 1-1. More SDL reports.
Central United Football Club were crowned champions of the Dr. Njogu sponsored Busumbala football tournament after coming from behind to beat Dangam FC in a dramatic post-match penalty shootout by 7 goals to 6 following a thrilling 1-1 draw in regulation time. Ibrahim Kamara's 4th-minute strike gave Dangam FC the lead, but that effort was cancelled out by Suleiman Jada's second-half header. Hundreds of supporters from the Combo Central Settlement filled the Busumbala Tintimbado football field for the much-anticipated final of the 9-team tournament, amongst them 4 cabinet colleagues of Dr. Njogu, the Ministers of Interior, Higher Education and Research, Works, Communication and Infrastructure, Youth and Sports, plus the Mayor of Kanifi Municipality and the Paramount Chief all attended the pulsating final sponsored by their colleague and brother, with the view to fostering unity amongst the youths of the community.
The reason why we organized this is to bring about unity and understanding among the young ones, because we know that they are the future leaders of tomorrow. And once we get them understand their responsibilities and the need for them to be united, to love one another and to support each other, then we would be in a position to concentrate as government under the leadership of His Excellency the President, Chair Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Jammeh, to able to deliver the goods that are being expected, from us as government.
Hail from Medina Serimas in the North Bank region, but residing in Busumbala, Secretary General Bad, despite his busy schedule, creates time for the youths, whom he implored to unite behind the government of the day and participate in the development process of the country. On the pitch, Dangam FC got off to a blistering start when Ibrahim Kamara got the better of the Central United's defenders to send his side into an early lead with a neat finish just 4 minutes on the clock. Dangam were by far the better side in the first period, enjoying much of the possession and deserved to be in front going into the half-time break. Central United emerged from the break after rectifying their mistakes and came all out in search of an equalizer. They came close to scoring twice after the